we've created a brand new application, and we've done it using a whole raft of open source tools. We modeled the nature of our business network using this Composer modeling language, a domain-specific language for describing the nature of business networks. That's technology that we built for Composer. We wrote our business logic in JavaScript, so I don't have to learn a brand new programming language just because I'm doing blockchain development. I get to use what is now the most popular programming language on the planet, which is JavaScript, to write my front end, maybe to write my mid-tier, but also to write the logic that's running on the blockchain itself. I get to use the web playground to kind of do that ideation and to very quickly prototype Composer solutions. I have a whole set of client libraries that I can embed in my applications if I want to have programmatic access to Composer solutions. And that could be programmatic access because I'm creating a client application, or it could be programmatic access because I'm doing some sort of advanced administrative utility. So there are two main NPM modules that we develop, Composer Client and Composer Admin, depending on what kinds of APIs you're looking for. We haven't had time to show you, but there are plugins into both Atom and Visual Studio Code. So particularly when you're editing the models, it can be very nice to bring them into a traditional code editor. And you can do all of your Composer development in a code editor. These are just text files on disk, and they're very easy to edit in Emacs or IntelliJ or whatever editor you happen to like. A rich set of CLI utilities that allow you to deploy networks, undeploy networks, create network archives, generate sample applications, generate REST APIs from a network. There's really a lot of stuff there. The code generation we just saw, and we saw a couple of the ways that you can start to integrate with existing systems and data. And one of the major ways that we do that is using this loopback framework and using open APIs, Swagger APIs, to describe the interface into the blockchain network itself. So let's quickly switch back and see whether our application has finished installing. Yes, it has. So I'm going to CD into the Dan Bank app, and I'm going to run npm start. And this is just simply starting that generated Angular application. So it's going to do a bunch of web packing stuff just to bootstrap the application. And then we should be able to go to localhost 4200. And sure enough, we see the generated application, which is just kind of a skeleton, right? It's not supposed to be a finished application. It's really just guiding you in how to use our APIs and how to pull these things together. But at the top right, we've got an assets drop-down, and we have a single asset type in this network, which is an account. And if I click on the account drop-down, you can see that the Angular component that we've generated is dynamically pulling in the accounts from the fabric, from the blockchain. And it's doing that by going through that Composer REST API server that we stood up a moment ago. So I can even update the balance of a customer here and submit that as a change. And that change would have been submitted back onto the blockchain. So you can give this to your web developers, and they can start to hack on it to build that next generation mobile experience or whatever it is that you're trying to build for your banking application. So thank you very much. I hope that was informative. Please join us in the Hyperledger Composer community. We're very friendly. Come and find us on Rocket Chat, engage with us, and have fun using Composer. Thank you.